to see.
And we are back. What is up, everyone? Welcome back to Future Watch, where we like to break down Web3 in a very simple manner. I'm your host, Hinano, joined with my lovely co-host, the one and only. Unfortunately, we will not have an episode of Virtual Destinations today with MetaBees. He will come back at a later date. We're a little bit too early, and I completely understand. But MetaBees, if you're watching, you're missed. And I hope you had a good time in San Diego Comic-Con last week. But guys, we're here. We're back. I know we've been gone for a while with Future Watch. We are back. And today, you guys, we do have someone awesome in the studio right now. We have Sergio with Fanable as he gets to come on and tell us and talk to us about what is going on with the project for August. It's my understanding that in August, they have something really awesome that they're going to be revealing very soon. So we'll talk a little bit about that. We'll get to know Sergio a little bit more. I've never got to talk with Sergio before, so I'm very, very excited for this, mainly because I've seen everyone in this space grow. I've seen him grow, as well as everyone watching as well. And so it's a beautiful thing to see everyone grow and network in this space, and I can't wait to get into that discussion. But before we do that, Dee, how are you?
Good morning, everybody. I am good, Hinano. And just to let everybody know, thank you so much for everyone that reached out to us. Yes. Online in the DMs or called us. We are okay. In Hawaii, there was an earthquake in Russia, and there was a tsunami watch warning for certain parts of the world. But we are fine. We just experienced traffic because people were trying to rush to high ground. But we are okay, and hope everyone else that got affected are okay and safe. But really appreciate everyone for reaching out as well to check on us. So yeah, love the community, the different communities that reached out to us personally. But other than that, yeah, I'm good. Another brand new beautiful day, and can't wait to talk with Sergio and find out more about Fanable and the exciting news that's coming and whatever he can share with us about himself and the project. So yeah, I'm excited. What about you, Hinano?
Well, I kind of want to also jump on that message. Thank you so much. I woke up this morning and my DMs were filled. And you know, Dee really puts on a point here. Like, my DMs were filled from multiple communities. I had DMs from the VV community, from the Candy community, from the V Friends community, as well as the Fanable community too, you guys. So we really appreciate that. You know what I mean? So thank you guys. We're safe, family's safe. And luckily this was a nothing burger. And that's the things that we like here. We just want nothing burgers. But let's get back to the show here, right here, guys. We're talking Fanable today. And guys, if you don't know what Fanable is, it's basically a platform for collectors to securely store, manage, and trade your graded goods or your collectibles like comics, trading cards, and video games. They use blockchain technology for the transparency of your items. And then they also vault it in like a Brinks vault. And they give you your access very basically like digitized, kind of like Vivi, but where you get to see it on your phone, but you actually also have a chance to bring that home physically. And I might actually bring something home, Dee. I did get a poll for FA Steel, and I'm a big DC fan, so I'm like, I was super stoked to just get Steel, and I'm like, but so I might bring that here. We might do an unboxing with that. We'll have to see. But I think I've chattered long enough. You guys know me already. I talk way too much. Let's get Sergio into the studio right now. Let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, Managing Director of Fanable, Sergio. How are you doing, man?
Good. Thanks for having me here. This is such an honor. I appreciate you guys providing your platform so that I can talk about what we have going on Fanable. I mean, it's an exciting time to be involved in this project. We have some big things coming up.
Let's go, man. Well, before we start talking about Fanable, I kind of want to talk about you for a minute there. This is the first time we have you here. Sergio, I've seen you on the timeline for at least the 3 to 4 years that both Dee and I have been a part of this community. I've watched you grow. I think I've watched everyone here grow, and it's a beautiful thing to see people in this space move up and to do really good things. in the subject matter of what we're doing here, which is digital collecting. But what I really love what you're doing here is you're melding the physical and the digital, and that's kind of what we've always wanted here. It's a big belief here that they both they balance each other out, right? There's synergies between the two. And so I love what you guys are doing here. But before we do that, can you kind of give the audience a quick brief of who you are and how you found this space?
Ooh, who am I? So okay, sure. So I was actually born in the Dominican Republic, and then my parents immigrated from there to the United States when I was 10 years old. And I grew up in Long Island, New York. And at 18, right after I graduated high school, I joined the Marines. So I did 5 years active duty in the Marine Corps. Wow. And got out, used the GI Bill. I have an undergrad in business management, and I have a master's degree in organizational leadership. And I've been lucky enough to be part of this digital collectibles community for years. I joined VV back in August of 2021. I think it was right before the Spider-Man drop, the original Spider-Man collectible drop. That was my first drop that I participated in. And I got hooked because I've been collecting comics since I was a teenager, and I was kind of playing around with blockchain, like tokens. I bought that Dogecoin right before it blew up because I heard Elon Musk was pushing it, and then it 10x'd, and that's when I said, wow, this is real stuff, like real money, real things. Yeah. And then I learned about NFTs, and then I ran into Vivi. Somebody posted something on Twitter about Vivi, and I'm like, holy cow, this is something I can relate to. It's not Bored Apes. I could never, even to this day, I can't relate to like those type of projects. Although a Kid Called Beast, shout out to the Kid Called Beast fan.
Heck yeah! Did you get your toy?
I ordered 7 of them. This
okay.
That I had.
I only got one.
Oh, you did? Congrats!
Yeah. We're all Beast here. We're all Beast family here. So.
Oh, that's beautiful. This is a custom made one from my.
Oh, look at that!
Oh, nice.
Yeah, cool. I like that.
I love them.
Yeah, no, that's my favorite Web3 project outside of Vivi, right? Yeah. And of course, wait, hang on. And
different. Yeah.
You were on a recorded place.
I caught myself there.
It's early in the morning here in Hawaii.
Yeah. No, but I love all the platforms. Look, I collect McFarlane Toys Digital. In fact, I got a 50% discount on this tattoo because I owned one of the Batman digital collectibles of McFarlane Toys. So I love Candy Digital, all of them. I participate in all of those. So it's all love here. There's no, factions where we're fighting against each other here.
Yes.
So.
Yeah. Love that.
I completely agree on that. And for me, like, I'm with you on that. I collected a bunch of comics like back in the 90s. Then I stopped. But it's the digital that really got me back in. And the one thing I love about this, and I'm not sure it's similar, is like when I got back into collecting, specifically comics, I collected mostly comics back in the day. I got my family involved to a point where now, like, my wife collects. We have 25 short boxes back here, and half of them are D's.
Wow.
Yeah, half of them are D's, and then we got more inside the garage as well. And then we got toys everywhere here, Sergio. Like I have a DeLorean everywhere. So the DeLorean is like my favorite collectible, right? So yeah, everywhere you'll find a DeLorean, or you'll find like some type of like, pop Funko or something in this house. And that's because of the digital. It got me back in. So I completely agree with that. And I can't wait to talk to you about Fanable. And I'm just going to jump right in here, Sergio. I kind of want to know the vision. And I this is something that I believe we asked Aaron before, but I want to ask you now, the vision of Fanable. For you specifically, now that you have a new role at Fanable and you guys are ready to launch, and I got to tell you, Sergio, we have a lot of our audience that are waiting for your guys' launch, that live in Canada.
Yes.
We have our co-producer right now. Shout out to Raven, guys. She is moderating the chats. Give her a hi. She's also waiting to join.
Hey, Raven.
Could you
holding it down?
Yeah. could you kind of give us the vision of how you see of where Fanable's headed?
Wow, yeah, no, this, as you know, just for those in the audience that don't know, we've been having regular weekly drops on the website, right? We just had this one you're showing on the screen a week ago, last Thursday, and Aaron actually put that together, this drop, and it did well. So that's another sold out drop. But it's been limited to the United States, right? So only people in the United States have been able to participate, and we've been getting inundated with requests from outside of the US. And trust me, we've been wanting to be global since the beginning, right?
Yeah.
But we had to get a lot of things refined and get things right. Logistically, this isn't easy stuff when you're dealing with physical items and redeeming and shipping and storing, insuring. There's a lot that goes into this, including rendering and ensuring all the metadata is in there, minting them. It's quite a process, right? And I knew that if we launched globally, we would not be able to sort of handle all the issues that came up with just the United States, right?
Yeah.
So we needed to give ourselves time. And so next month in August, literally coming up, right? Not August 1st, right? But in August.
Yeah, not Friday,
Sometime
guys.
in August.
Yeah.
Yes.
It could be between the 1st and the 31st. It's still August.
Yes, exactly. And we'll be releasing the exact day soon. But we're finally launching globally. We've been testing everything out on the back end. We feel confident with it. And along with that global rollout, we're going to be launching a fundamental product that's going to change how users interact on our platform. So we're very excited about that as well. We've been working with the same folks at Impossible Brief who designed the mystery cases for us.
Beautiful cases.
Create this product. Oh yeah, they're incredible. This team is just so talented, right? But the vision for Fanable ultimately is to take your physical graded collectibles, whether it's comic books, trading cards, home videos, VHS, right? A lot of people are getting into VHS and CDs that are graded by CGC. And the same with toys like Funko Pops that are graded by PSA, and even action figures that are, and you'll be seeing more of those products. We're going to be doing drops for every single category. But to store them at a Brinks facility, we partner with Brinks. A lot of people, especially in the US, for the global audience who are not familiar with them, Brinks is something everyone has. If you've seen a bank, right? You've seen a Brinks truck pull up, and that's how they unload the money, right? So they're known for security and safety. So we partner with them. All of these comics that either a user sends in to our Brinks vault are insured. They're also digitized and rendered. They're also minted on the blockchain. We work with Epic blockchain that's designed for real world assets like ours. We also give royalties. If you submit your item, you get a perpetual 2% royalty in perpetuity until that item is redeemed. And some people have been utilizing that feature as well. We offer a 90% buyback when you participate in our drop, right? And what that means, any comic you reveal from any of our drops, we give you an instant 90% buyback offer. And a lot of people take us up on that. So that's been great to see. We also have a floor price where we don't offer you anything less than 50% of the retail value of the mystery case in the drop. So you know that the risk is very minimal there as well. But with this new product next month that we're launching, it's been all hands on deck focused on this. Yeah, it's hiding behind that sheet, by the way. You see that? That's the product under there. Okay.
It's pretty tall.
Yeah,
So
it's pretty
Yes.
tall unless there's a chair,
Yes.
a stool, and the product is on the stool underneath the curtain.
I'm thinking it's a
Good
vending
guess.
machine virtually, but I
That's
don't
a
know.
good,
So-
good guess.
Oh, a vending
Good
machine.
guess. Oh,
Oh, that'd be so
okay. Stop
cool.
guessing. Actually, you guys.
Okay, I gotta stop guessing. Yeah, I don't know
Why,
anything,
are you
by
gonna
the
tell
way.
us?
You know what I mean? Yeah,
You know,
I'm not plugged in.
yeah,
Oh,
it's and you'll see new like we've been introducing features that are new. When we launched this app, we launched a native app on the iOS App Store, right? And the same thing on Google Play, so people can. In addition to going to Fanable.io, right, you can also download the app on iOS and Android. Our global rollout next month will also allow global users to download the application as well.
Wow.
Yeah, it's yeah, and we've even hinted at a big comic book that we're releasing along with this rollout. Um, it's just big. It's it's the most important comic book that's been released in the past 60 years.
Is that
And it's the
Action
first
Comics?
print. Huh?
Action Comics number one.
That goes further back than 60 years. That's why I said 60, because
Oh,
Action Comics, that was, I believe, 1938, if I'm not mistaken. So that'll take us back to 80
it's
plus
Hulk
years.
181.
Bigger than that, bigger than that. And
Okay.
I'm a big movie fan.
she's guessing.
I
She's
know.
guessing.
Actually, yeah, you know what? Yeah, because they're gonna catch me. You're getting too close, D. D, you're
I'm
getting
gonna
way
keep
too
guessing
close.
until you're like,
La 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 la. I don't hear anything.
Okay, so let me jump in real quick because I want to tell you about the experience I've been having, and I got to tell you first off. And we had Aaron, I think, 2 weeks or 3 weeks ago, and I
Yeah.
told him that initially when I first started in the project, it didn't work well for me. I was having some credit card issues. And so, I walked away. And then when we had you guys on the first time for the channel, I gave it a chance. And, lo and behold, it was right around the time you guys launched the variant editions. And so I went for the variant edition. I landed mint number 2. And then I got very excited because, like, oh my gosh, I got mint number 2, right? And then you guys dropped the up and away, and that got me. You guys got me hooked because I'm a big DC fan, and you had a bunch of chasers in there that I wanted. Batman, Superman 8, whoever got it, I really I'm jelly. But I never really had that feeling of, oh, I know what the chase is. Like, oh, I really want that, right? Like, and I'm okay with the risk because you have that buyback program, right? And I've utilized it before too, mainly because I want to buy the stuff in the market, right? I see stuff like, you're really selling it for that? Okay, you know what I mean?
Yeah, good deals out there. Really good
Great
deals.
deals.
Yeah.
But what I really like, and so going back to experiences, I have a bunch of friends that aren't into the digital whatsoever. Well, we actually hung out with them, and they're, some of them are collecting comics. And I said, yo, remember you guys were teasing me about digital comics? Well, check this out. And they're like, it's still digital comics. Like, no. These are actually real comics in a vault that I own. And right now, instead of me having it here in Hawaii, because, humidity, it's stored over there. And this is my comic book. And they got it. They're like, oh, okay, that's cool. What app is that? It's Fanable. Go check it out. And so I think the entry for people that aren't really liking the digital, but they can understand it in that concept, is a good thing for you guys. You guys have a good entry point for someone to do that, especially if you're a collector, and then you entice them with these certain chasers like that. Like, I'm always waiting every week to see what you guys are dropping next, just to see whether or not I want to go for it. But that's what you really want in this, right? And so after doing that a few times, I went for 3. I think I bought 4 cases already. Granted, I've never hit any chaser, but everything that I've got in my collection, and I'm going to be very honest, I'll show you guys what my collection is. I've been happy with it.
Let's see it.
I've never had an issue with where is the collection here? There we go. Yeah. So I got Spawn 301, and I'm still debating whether to cash it out because there is something I want to buy in the market.
Is that the record-breaking issue, or was that 300 that broke the independent publishing record? Let's see. Oh, by the way, Jerome Peña, you're not going to believe this. Okay, that artist, I have an original art here in my home from Jerome Peña, who did this art. And mine, though, is an original art of Miles Morales and Peter Parker.
Oh
So
wow.
this is one of my favorite artists. While you're walking people through your collection, I'm gonna grab the art that I own of him just because.
Yes,
What are
Yes.
the
we'd
odds
love to
that
see it.
you're?
It's
I'll be right back.
amazing.
Heck yeah. Yeah, no. So this is my collection right here. And so this is the book I'm really thinking about bringing home, mainly because
Oh,
I
yeah.
just want it. I want it in my hands. I want to feel it. That's the thing about whenever you buy something. That's why
Mm-hmm.
still buy physical comics. I told everyone I have 25 short boxes. That's not a joke. We have to
Oh,
blow this up.
blowing
Check
up.
this out, you guys.
Whoa.
Wow,
Original art by Jerome Pena. I
That's
have
so
beautiful.
cool. Right, yeah.
it's my favorite original art that I own. And so when I saw him that you own a comic that he drew, that he painted, that's just gorgeous.
And I
Yeah.
love that. I love you have this stuff right there because then it shows that the people that are actually running this project are collectors. They know what we're looking for. And, you guys are versed in all this stuff. That's great, man. And like I said, once again, I've been enjoying the project. So you guys got me. I'm in. So,
All
and that's,
right,
I'm in
man.
like
Love
Flynn.
to hear that.
And then also, guys, at the end of the program, before we leave, I do have a case that I'm going to be unboxing on the live today. But before we do that, let's get back to Fanable. And so, Sergio, it's my understanding you guys are launching next week. Is there anything you can tell us in terms of what we can expect that you can share?
All right, so we're gonna be going global, obviously, right? In the little preview you showed on our Twitter page, you can see that we're hiding that product that we're gonna be releasing, and it's gonna be very innovative. A lot of cool things in there, and I think we're finally ready so that we can provide a good service to our global users, right? We've been sort of hesitant. And we work with Stripe, by the way. We work with Stripe to do all the payments processing. And this is something we could have enabled a while ago. But like you said at the beginning, you when you went in there, you had a payment issue, right? And imagine if that was on a global scale, right? That would have turned
Yeah,
a lot of people off, right?
for
So
sure.
we knew that we weren't ready for prime time yet in that regards. We needed to make sure that we get the entire logistics, everything, payments, right? Thankfully, everything has been going great the past, couple of months since we launched, and everything is straightened out. Stripe is a great partner with us. They understand us better now, and they understand our needs better.
Mm-hmm.
So now we're simply blowing that up on a global scale. So no, guys, you can expect the same type of quality and attention to detail. You'll see later when you open the mystery case what goes into even the reveal animation. That was a lot that was put into that in terms of ensuring that it all made sense, right? And I don't know. Well, actually, you have revealed a few items because you have those 3 items in your collection, but
Yeah.
that entire process, right? When you reveal the mystery case, we put that same level of attention to detail. We wanted to make sure that this product felt real, right? And that it made sense, right? So excited to roll this out. I don't want to say too much, but finally global users, Canada, Europe, Asia, all countries that are accepted by Stripe. So unless it's a banned country, I don't know, like Iran or something like that, North Korea. But other than that,
Mm-hmm.
if Stripe takes it, we take it.
Oh man, I love that. And I really feel like floodgates are going to open. It's going to be harder, I think, because already these cases, they pretty much fly off the shelves. And I give it to I think maybe the longest is a half an hour I've seen it when I'm
Yeah.
watching I think it's the drop lounge they call it.
The
But
drop, yeah, with Chris
the
Chan.
drop lounge, yeah, with Chris Chan. But these fly off the shelves. And so the next question I'm going to probably ask is, are you guys going to increase the edition size? Or are you going to keep it the same, even with this global reach?
The edition size is going to change, but believe it or not, it's a good thing, and you'll see why once we launch the product. There are different price tiers that we really couldn't have held on drops, right?
Okay.
That I think are very budget friendly, right? So they'll be very, very budget friendly. But also there'll be something for users that that want something different too, on a a more premium situation. But either
Gotcha.
way, no matter where you are, you're gonna be a happy person. I put myself in my, like, every time we do all this stuff, because we've been with Vivi and McFarlane Toys and Candy Digital and Cryptoys, right? All this stuff recur. We've all been through all that, right? HRO. And I always think to myself, wow, with all this knowledge that I've accumulated, right? Learning the good, the bad, right? And then applying my business background, right? What would, if I'm a user on a limited budget and I participated in this, would I go for it? And if the answer is yes, would I go for it? Then I hope that'll be the same answer for most of us collectors, right? And then if you're a user that just wants something, a little more premium, there's something in it for you to make it worthwhile for you as well. But yeah, the edition size will change. It'll change.
All right. I've been yapping. You know me. I told you the
So we're expanding globally, so we have to accommodate that new wave of users.
Yeah, and I figured so, but it would be pretty nuts if you drop like something for like 100 units and like global. That's it. That thing would be gone. You know what I'm saying? Especially if it's like maybe half of it is like grails or something like that, just as an example. Not saying that's happening, folks, but like I said, Sergio, I talk too much. I'm gonna pass the baton to my wife.
Thanks, Sinalo. Now I'm just enjoying the conversation and seeing and hearing what Sergio's telling us. Yeah, it's gonna be a big thing come whenever you guys announce it in August. Mainly, finally, our friends over the pond, across the pond, and other places are able to participate and have fun with the rest of us who have been able to go for the drops. It's gonna be even more fun trying to, I don't know, with like Raven in the chats. I know she's gonna go for certain ones that come up, and it's gonna be like a gamified thing to like try and see what your friends have landed. And so what you guys are doing at Fanable, I think it's a great thing. And like you said, for the most people that have Stripe in their countries, best of luck to you, and let the games begin, right? Well, after the announcement, of course.
This is gonna be so huge, guys. And one aspect of this, we haven't done marketing efforts up until like paid marketing efforts, other than sponsoring. Like we sponsor O'Millities on his Twitter space, right? Yep. And comics and crypto. But this is going to be a wave of paid ads all over social media, search engines, the Google Play Store, the iOS App Store. So this is a huge rollout for us. It's a banner product, a foundational product for us. So we are now taking all the experience that we've gotten over the past few months doing these 16 drops, right? And taking all that, applying it to this. And I mean, look, if I wasn't involved with the project and I see it, I'm excited and I'm joining and I'm participating. Oh, there's DC3 Wiki. Been really enjoying the Fanable experience so far. Excited to, yes. DC3 Wiki is so, man, and I've been meaning, I need to reach out to him for real, because
shout out to them.
He they, I'm not sure. Actually, that's another thing, it's
a good question. The organization.
Reach out to them to keep it generalized, I guess.
Yes. But on his Discord, right? He or they have, every time that a Fanable item gets sold, or I'm sorry, revealed, right? They publish it, because they have the blockchain data. And so I even rely on that sometimes, because sometimes I'm like, has the Grail been revealed?
Yeah,
so
exactly.
I subscribe to his Patreon, and that allows me to have access to his Discord, and I can see what's been revealed, and so that's just easier for me to look up to see if the chase or the grail has been revealed. So thanks for doing that for Fanable community. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I agree, cool. And I also take a look at that as well. And some of it's like, oh, like the Batman Superman got revealed. Shucks, you know what I mean? Like, you're kind of bummed after a while, like when you see like the but at least right? At least you know what to expect. And then you go and look and see what's left. You're like, okay, well, I hope I hit that. Or I hope I hit this. But yes, thank you so much. You have been nothing but a resource for everyone. And you know what? I need to go over there and also subscribe as well. I'm not in the Discord yet, so I'd like to try to get in there. Don't mind our son. He's waking up.
I mean, that's a beautiful thing to hear.
He's awake.
He's producing. The producer, we call him the head producer. He's producing.
That's right. He's learning how to produce like his parents. Those were the days, my son, I got to update my background picture. I have some more current ones hanging on the other walls in my place, but that's when he was still like maybe a year old. But he's 7 now, and when I hear a little baby voice like that, it takes me back to when he was just a little baby.
Oh man, like you remember the little things you put in the plugs, the little protectors.
Oh, the outlet, the outlet covers. So don't touch it and accidentally,
I was telling Dee, we gotta go get those again because now he's getting ready to walk, right? Or should I say run?
Gosh. Yeah, he's already like crawling around, going from place to place. His favorite thing is the fans, because it's been hot, so we've had the fans on, and he likes to try and stick his finger in it, but don't stick your finger in there.
But you're the boy, right?
Yeah. So, he's like, ooh, what does this do?
Wow, that's beautiful. I mean,
thank you.
Those are and they always tell you, I'm sure, and I mean, you've been there, but they grow up so fast. They really do. And you have to enjoy every moment you have with them, because in a blink of an eye, my little man is 7 years old already. I can't believe it. It's wild to think that,
It's like my daughter, she was 2 last year. I remember we did a Ghostbuster party for her, and now it's like, she's like 21, in my opinion. She's all asked. She knows everything, Sergio. You know how it goes, right?
Oh, right.
But we're very family orientated here. We're from Hawaii, so Ohana is really big for us over here. So like, we incorporate our family in a lot of what we try to do. I don't like to show their faces on camera like we used to, and baby, not so bad, but like my daughter doesn't come on camera. But my daughter also has her own show here, where she it's called the Kids Corner, and she builds in the Viviverse. So
wow, so you really are a family of producers, and wow.
So my daughter, she's been a part of the digital collecting. She's been to DCon with us. She's met the entire VV team. She even had dinner with Dan, so it was
fathers,
Mm-hmm. So she's been a part of all of this, and the community knows her as well. So it just made sense. And she's the audience that you don't have to educate this stuff, right? Like the kids, specifically, I'm talking about the ages of like 9 to like 16. They get this stuff, Sergio. You don't have to educate them. You don't have to tell them what a digital asset is. They're buying it now. I really put my foot in my mouth about 10 years ago, I think, when Minecraft came out. And I said, this is junk. Nobody will play this. Look how crappy. It's all blocky. And I'm eating my foot, because I'm spending money now monthly because my daughter wants Minecraft stuff so she can get chased by zombies and Roblox, and like that's where we're headed. So this kind of stuff, it just makes sense.
I had to buy my son this Minecraft thing, Yeah, it's wild.
Well, I had to watch that Minecraft movie twice. So
we saw that too. I'm trying to look. He did a 3D. He 3D printed this Minecraft toy too. I thought I saw it here earlier, but Minecraft is taking over the world. It's
so, but they get it, and that's why, like, this digital stuff, I really feel like we're just waiting for that crowd to grow up and be us, to really, really hone in on this stuff, and we're just preparing it for them, because once they become our age, and not even our age, once they're 18 or 21, that's it. And I'm a big believer in the creator economy here, and like doing this digital stuff, being a part of it, they get to be a part of this now with AI. Now it's like you don't really have to be an academic anymore. You just have to be a creative. The creative now is basically a job. And now people who are academics and also creatives, they're like going beyond that too. So that's kind of where we're headed.
It's like an extension. Before ChatGPT and AI became a thing, I used to post on the VV Facebook group regularly, right? Like every single day. I'm an administrator on that group, right? And the way I look at AI and these tools, it just kind of extends your productivity, right?
Yeah.
Because you still, it's like anything else, right? One person can use AI in a very different way than another person can, right? You still need that creative mind, if you will. Yeah. So
A hybridized approach.
exactly. So no, it's and to your point with the young generation where they get digital, to them a digital, let's say, collectible is as tangible as a physical item it is to us. Like to them, this is a real thing. And when I'm on Vivi and I go in and go into the 3D virtual room and play with the toys, I love that. I enjoy the VR. I love the AR aspect of it too. But you're right. The younger generation, they're not going to require much explaining. They get it immediately. My son does a lot more with digital stuff than he does with physical stuff. With physical, it's a one and done thing, but with digital, it's like in perpetuity.
Yeah. So Sunday, we took my daughter and one of her best friends school shopping, and they were in the back. I'm like, what are they giggling about? And they're on their phones, right? And they're showing each other their avatars. Like, look what I did in my avatar, right? I got this like chain. My daughter was like stoked because she got was it like a magic carpet she could ride in Roblox, and they're showing this stuff on their phones, and I'm like, look, this is exactly what's happening right now. And so you get it, guys. We don't have to beat this horse any longer, but they know what's going on. Go ahead.
It's funny when we get requests like when there's like a birthday or a special occasion coming up, we're like, what do you want for this birthday or whatever? She's like, can I get like Robux or a gift card for Robux? I'm like, really? Yeah, I need this much, like 1,000 Robux to get this this not skin, what are they, like clothing or something. I'm like, it costs that much for like this clothes? And she's like, yeah, but it's like the elite. I'm like, what
it's a
are
flex.
you talking about?
Right?
Yeah, like this premium thing that she needs. I'm like, oh my gosh, you're crazy. But then at the same time, like Hinano and I do the same thing. Like when there's a good drop coming, even though it's digital, we want to go for it because maybe we can flex too, or flip it to like buy something else that we want.
Check out my Marvel Red Spider-Man, right? That I did
yeah.
right?
So she's like, she's all into that, like the whole avatar, and she needs accessories. That's what they call it, accessories.
Accessories,
to do all that. Yeah. Like,
when you said skin, I think Fortnite, people pay a lot of money for a Fortnite skin.
Yeah.
And that's all it is. It's just a flex, right? But they pay a lot of money. They put more value in a digital skin than they would a physical toy. It's crazy. But you're right. It's, Kid Arcade here. By the way, Kid Arcade, shout out. He's saying there's a shift in consciousness and it's coming, whether people like it or not. And that's so true. The people won't be debating physical versus digital. The future is definitely leading towards digital adoption, right?
Chris.
Yeah. Oh, there he is.
Cowabunga Chan, Chris
Let's
Chan,
go.
my man. Chris Chan, for those that don't know, he's the host of the Fanable Drop Launch show. And he's also going to be helping us with this upcoming launch. We have some things planned. But just a true, genuine guy. And he's, of course, a big V friend collector, too.
Yeah. And also, I just saw Aaron. I saw you as well. Shout out to Aaron as well.
Hey, Aaron.
He got to hang out with a lot of. He got to hang out with one of our crew. The biggest bro was at Comic-Con, trying to show some of what was going on. So he said he had a good time with you guys, and yeah, the whole crew's here. Sergio, let's go.
Shout out to Aaron. He did such a great job with the fantastic case drop, and also with the up and away drop.
Oh,
I mean, those were home runs.
Mm-hmm.
So
You
great
got me
job.
on the up and away. You got me on the up and away. So
That's
Yeah.
right. That's right.
Even the fantastic case, when I saw you guys announce that, I was like, wow, that is a clean looking case. Just
Yeah, yeah.
very beautiful.
Yeah,
um
he and Impossible Brief, they both, they did such a fantastic job.
I
Sergio,
agree.
so before you did have the moniker chief of collector experience, but now you are the director at Fanable, the managing director at Fanable. Can you kind of give us, are you pinching yourself yet, man?
Do they know what they're doing? What are they doing? Like, I don't.
I think they know exactly what they're doing, and I think they picked the right man. But kind of walk us the journey on how you got there, and tell us how you feel about this, man.
Wild, man. I don't know if it was right before we came live where I said I needed to kind of pinch myself, right? It feels surreal, right? Because I mean, on one hand, I have a 7-year-old. He needs a lot of my time, and at
We
7, they're
understand.
asking a million questions. He
Mhm.
takes weekly swimming lessons at Goldfish Swimming. He's a very good swimmer. He takes
Nice.
weekly piano lessons, right? He's big into coding. So he takes, what is the name? Code Academy, whatever it is. We take him to a school there. So he
Wow.
keeps me busy, very
Yeah.
busy. And I have to weigh out the pros and cons, right? Because he's my only son. He's my everything. To me, he is my world, right?
Yes.
And then obviously responsibilities, right? That, like, we all have, right? We got to pay the bills. We got to get things to do. But more than anything, to me, it was, I'm blessed in the sense that I could make this decision based on passion alone. Like, to take on this role wasn't a thing about that I wanted the position or anything like that. It was more of like, um, I owed it to my younger self, collecting comic books, writing to the comic book store, and thinking that one day I would have this opportunity. It's kind of crazy, right? And I
Yeah.
knew that this was a once in a life thing. I could have said, no, thank you, but guys, I have a little guy, and I have other responsibilities, and but we worked out something really good, and I'm happy where we are. It allows me to utilize my skill set, right, and what I went to school for, and
Yeah.
also tap into my passion, which is collecting, right? And what an incredible opportunity to sort of lead the way in how the collecting experience in general is changing.
Yeah.
It's not the same way as it was before, and I feel like we're that bridge, right? Because some people either don't get digital collectibles, right, or they do, right?
Mhm.
And as you mentioned earlier, one of your friends or someone you had difficulty explaining to them the whole Vivi thing. I mean, I get it. I love it. I love Vivi,
Yeah.
but some people don't. And I think Fanable is that bridge where if they go into Fanable and they understand that, hey, this is also an NFT, right? Because that's what it is, but it's backed by a one of one, that same identical comic book as a physical.
Yeah.
They'll get introduced to Vivi, and they'll get
Right.
introduced to the other communities, right? Because we're all in the same space. I mean, all of us,
Mhm.
every person on Fanable pretty much is also on either Vivi, on Candy Digital, or McFarlane Toys, right? Or HRO.
100%.
Mhm.
So we're
Yeah.
all part of the same mix, right? So if we're able to onboard that Web2 people onto Fanable, I know that's a path into the digital only space too.
100%,
Yeah,
man.
yeah. So it's a win-win for everybody. It really is.
Yeah.
But no, I feel like I feel blessed, and I feel like, for what's coming. We're about to we're gonna start. It's gonna be exciting. I can't wait for August, guys. I mean, it's exciting. I think everyone's gonna enjoy it. I'm enjoying it, and I would enjoy it whether I was part of Fanable or not. I would just look at it and I'm like, oh my god, like get me in there. Let me jump in. It's exciting. So yeah.
You're getting me excited just
Yeah.
by you saying that. It's
Yeah.
not even here yet.
I was like, well, August is in a few days, guys. It looks like we have a lot of exciting things to expect with Fanable right here. And I completely agree with you on the entry point of getting Web 2 in through your platform, or at least one of the platforms to get people in. And what I love about that is you're right. You know what I mean? Like when I showed my friends the Fanable app and they realized that there is a physical item that it's backed by the digital, it's not just digital. They got it, interested them. They figured it out. The insured part really does help. The buyback program really does help a lot because then there's that not necessarily buyer security, but there's just something like, okay, at least you'll get something out of it if you decide to back out later and you don't like what you have. You can trade with people. One thing I would love to see is like a gifting option on the platform. If a user just want to gift something, right? Not really trade, but gift. Like.
Just so you know, you can, there's a way to transfer out stuff, right? You do have to transfer it out into your like MetaMask and then transfer it back into a Fanable user's account. So you can gift in that sense. Yeah, you can. Yeah.
But you know what I mean, right? Like, just like it's Christmas. Sergio, I know he likes this artist. You know what? Merry Christmas, Sergio. Something like that would be cool, right?
That would be cool. Okay, something we'll have to look into then. No, I agree. That would be cool. It harkens back to, when I first started collecting on Vivi, I was gifting my dad a bunch of items.
I think all of us were.
Yeah, we were doing that.
Feature, right?
Yeah.
So I can relate because when that was removed, I'm like, oh man, I can't send them this anymore, right? But no, I totally get it. That would be cool.
He's writing down his list, putting in his feedback.
No, I've noticed Sergio must have like a photographic memory. I haven't seen him write nothing down. It's like I think it's all here. So
yes, I think so.
I live and breathe this like you guys. I love this space. It's part of who I am now.
And I think this space has been really healthy for everyone all around. I think for D and I, you would have never expected us to be here. I kind of told you this in the back channels before we started coming live that, middle 40s. Yes, I just doxed my age. And
we're in the same age range. Middle 40s.
We grew up in the right era, right? So
heck yeah. Back to X-Men animated series on Fox Kids. I don't know if that's what you watched.
That's what I watched, man. Shout out to Emily. He had the creators on his space yesterday. It was a phenomenal space.
Yeah, that was great space.
But yeah, no. I love where we're going here in this space, and to kind of go back to like, this space has like given Dee a voice. She's never had public speaking before until she got in this space. You have never seen us do podcasts, and now we've pretty much interviewed a lot of people. I think 250 plus people in here, and we just want to have the conversation, right? But you would have never caught us doing this 3 years ago unless we found the digital space. We didn't get into Vivi, meet the community, collaborate with everyone, and we're in every project. Like every project you mentioned, we're in every. Well, except I wasn't an HRO, D was, but like everything else, I was in. I've got recur cards. I got them all, man. So like, I'm in it with you guys, and I love it here. So yeah.
Remember the on Recur, the Hello Kitty NFTs that they had on there?
Yeah.
I got a bunch of those too, Sergio. I got Care Bears.
Care Bears,
yeah. It's too bad they shut down. Yeah, and HRO did such a good job with their app. It's so elegant and so intuitive. They did a good job with their app. I was very impressed with their app experience. And so to see that they had to sort of migrate their assets. My understanding is that the assets are still migrated onto Colex. Is Colex, I think?
I think you're right.
I believe you're right. Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. I didn't do too much on the app. I mainly went there to scan my cards, but I never like did any of the leaderboard stuff because I was like way down below. I'm like, I have no chance in like Catching
We
up
still
to
got
other people.
boxes. We have boxes.
Yeah.
We didn't open it because like, oh, we're gonna collect these, right? You know, it's like
I think
now
you
like
still have one from series 1, Hinano, right?
yeah.
Yeah.
So
One
I don't know what to do with
unopened.
the box. I'm just gonna keep it, I
We're
guess.
gonna
So.
keep it and look at it. Oh, maybe we can send that into Fanable.
Oh yeah, there we go. We'll get it graded.
And have them.
Get them graded. Yeah, we'll take them if they're graded. And
Yeah.
that's something else I wanted to touch on because Inano, you mentioned that you have like what is it, 15 short boxes or something like that?
25 behind
25.
me. Yeah.
Oh
I'd
my
show you, but
goodness.
my coffee table's a mess.
Well, that we serve as a storage solution at Fanable, right? We store them at
Yeah.
Brink. So, that's another aspect, right? A lot of us collect and we start running out of space. And not only running out of space, but sometimes you just forget about what you have in there, right? And
yeah.
it's hard for me to make a trip sometimes to the attic or the closet and look up comics, right? But on Fanable, they're stored, they're insured, and they're accessible on your phone. So you can always say, yeah, here's my collection. So we're a storage solution for people too, just so you guys know out there. It's not just about drops, it's also about giving you flexibility and freeing up your space and collecting royalties if you sell these comics in the secondary. So yeah, that's a shameless plug. Of course, I had to
plug
I was
whatever
gonna
you want.
say,
That's what the stage is for. Go ahead.
So how does someone get in, like, say Hinano and I wanted to do that? What's the process in doing that with Fanable? Is that
I'm
something
glad you
can say?
asked. So you can do it either from the native iOS or Google Play Store app or Fanable.io, right? If you go to that little plus button up there on the top right, click on that. You hit send to Vault, right? And you pick the category of the collectible that you're sending in. We pay for the shipping, so you print out a shipping label, and we cover all the shipping expenses to the Brinks vault, right?
Wait, and is that also including international once it's global?
Once that feature internationally is enabled, then yes, yeah. For now, it's just limited to the United States, where you can just ship it from anywhere in the United States, and we cover the shipping. We integrate that with Brinks Logistics. It's the same process as with redeeming, right? You can redeem them directly through Brinks through us. Once you send the item, a Brinks employee takes that collectible. Let's say it's a comic that you send in, right? That's a graded comic. They scan it, and then that scan goes into a file that our rendering team takes, and they render that 3D spinning model that you see when you go into any of the items that you see on the app, and you see it spinning and presented that way. That's a rendered image of the collectible that you own. We add it to your profile, and then once it's in your profile as part of your collection, you can keep it stored and insured. There's no fees for that as well. We don't charge anything to store or insure. You can decide to sell it in the secondary marketplace, and every time someone purchases that item in the future, you get a 2% kickback royalty to your account. So that's another feature, storage, insurance, royalty. Does it get any better than that?
So you're saying one of our slabs behind Hinano could essentially end up here on this app for someone to buy.
And that's absolutely. And users are already doing that. Yeah, users are already doing that.
Cool.
One of your commenters you highlighted earlier, Matthew's Comics, he sent in a bunch to our vault.
Wow.
And he has it in his collection. They're stored at the Brinks facility. They're insured. And I know he's also sold some of those and gotten that 2% royalty. So, yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
Yeah, people are taking advantage of that as well. So it's not just drops. We want to onboard people that simply want to store and keep their collection and have that flexibility, not worrying about storage or if something happens, right?
And the big thing I think is, like, if you own a grail, like, a specific grail, and maybe your living condition isn't really great, maybe you live with roommates, or maybe you live in a a very harsh environment where humidity is an issue, right? This is a really good solution, especially since you guys are going to fit the bill for the shipping and all that stuff too.
Exactly.
So yeah. I think that's really cool, and I really love where you guys are going with this project. And like I said, initially, at first, I wasn't really interested because of the payment issue, but after getting to know you guys a little better, participating in the drops, seeing how the whole system works, and understanding the process, and seeing how fun it is, right? And I gotta give a shout out to Kawabunga Chan because I really enjoy that Drop Lounge show. I was with my daughter, okay? It was hilarious. So I was with my daughter last week and we're checking her into school. And so we had to go sit on these classrooms and sign papers. And I literally had Kawabunga and Aaron Knowles right there. And I had it blasting because I'm like, today's my day off. All right. And you guys are going to listen to Fanable while I'm filling out my daughter's documents. And sure enough, I bought a case and everything. The teacher's looking at me. I'm like, hi. Yeah, no, don't worry. I'm on a business call. So sorry. So,
and then, Kawabunga was like, I'm gonna open a case, or should I open another case? So Hinano was like, do it. And I'm like, what's he gonna do? Let me hop on. Do it, open it all.
While we're filling out documents, like, yeah, my daughter wants to ride the bus this year. You know what I mean? So,
oh my God, that's hilarious.
It's a good show, you guys. So but I love what's going on with the project. And we're at the 1 hour mark. Sergio, we're pretty much gonna close out soon, but I want to do an unboxing with you here if you don't mind.
I would love it. Thank you. I mean, thank you for doing that. I appreciate that you're showcasing that experience here.
I'm sure the audience would love to see it. I'm sorry?
No, I was telling the audience, turn up the volume because the reveal experience, we put some sounds on there too.
Let me share the sound. I wasn't sharing the sound on this one because you know how YouTube is. Sometimes they don't like copyright, but I have played the sounds from this case and I haven't gotten strikes. So let's go. Guys, I won this case off of Umili T's space. Shout out to Umili, shout out to Aaron, shout out to Fanable, and shout out to Sergio. It was so cool. Umili sent me a DM, said that I won this. I got ecstatic when I won this. Usually I'm not a guy that likes to take giveaways because I'm a person that really likes to just throw it back to the community. Any kind of digital giveaway, I kind of just throw it back. But when it comes to something like this, Sergio, I don't throw it back because I really want it, man. It's a comic book, So, but yeah, let's reveal it, guys, shall we?
Yes.
All right. And I don't know what's left. I haven't looked at DC3 Wiki. We're just going to go in blind. Let's go.
All right.
So the audience was waiting for a reveal. Here it is, guys. This is a big reveal.
Let's see what it is.
Let's see.
And hopefully the YouTube doesn't mess me up here.
Thank you.
There it is. Me, guys, it's going to vary.
Fantastic Four. Oh,
Fantastic Four 288. Oh, nice. Let's go. Let's look at this, guys.
I love the sound.
Oh,
you see, and it appears on your collection already. Wow.
Yes, look at that, guys. It's a keeper. That's all I gotta say. I can't zoom in. I don't think so, huh? Can we zoom in here?
I think you have to do the controls on your that. There you go.
Yeah.
Yep.
Somewhat right
nice.
There. Yeah. Right on, guys. Thank you so much. Right here. Let's go.
I'm trying to see if I know much about that comic. I don't. It's not familiar to me.
I just love the cover art, man.
Dr. Doom, and a guy that wants to look like he's a Silver Surfer without the board, but that's all I see.
So this one is Fantastic Four 288. So this issue addresses a plot point from the original Secret Wars event, specifically how Dr. Doom could participate in that war when his body was believed to be destroyed at the time.
All right, okay.
So it revealed the Beyonder. Oh, okay. I never heard of it.
Guys, it was a free comic. I think I love it.
Yeah.
I love the cover art right here. Yeah. It's all wins right here. Let's go, baby.
Now, Hanino, congrats. When you scroll down, can you scroll down? I want to see on the offers. Did you get an offer there?
I did right here. $108, guys.
So that's the instant buyback offer. That means that 108 is the 90% fair market value of that comic. And you have 7 days after reveal to accept that offer, just so you know. And obviously, when you do accept it, You can use that to it goes to your balance. You can buy other mystery cases, or you can cash out. You can do whatever you want, right? It's through Stripe, so that goes into your Stripe balance. Congrats! I mean, that's
Thank
a
you.
big one. That's
I'm
above
stoked,
the
man. I'm
retail
super
value.
stoked. Let's go.
Yeah.
So I was telling
100
D, you
piece.
guys, that I actually want to bring one of these home, and I really want to bring FA Steel home. So I
Mhm.
think I'm going to actually redeem this and bring it home. And it's my understanding it comes in like a nice package deal from you guys, and I want to unbox it on the stream because,
Woo, then
like I
you
said,
should do it.
Oh,
big
Yeah.
yeah.
Superman fan here, right? So
Mhm.
And I'm glad you're doing this because it shows people. I mean, there's no better way than to show people, right? And look, there's
yeah,
the redeem button. Anyone, it's right on the page. If you own the item, you can redeem it. With redemption, you do pay for the shipping, by the way, to redeem it.
Mhm.
We don't charge anything extra. The redemption price is what is charged to ship. There's no added cost on our side, so I just want to be transparent about that.
yeah.
We
Wow,
don't
that's
control
awesome.
the shipping cost. That's entirely through our logistics team.
Yeah,
Oh.
and shout out to Kawabunga because I believe it was him that was kind of explaining how that process went.
Mhm.
And I think you showed it as well on your stream. And so I kind of want to do the same thing. I'm okay with paying for the shipping and all that stuff. But like, yeah, so far I'm having a great experience. I know some of you as well in the chats have. I've seen you guys display your hits. And I know some of you are waiting, like our co-producer right here. So, just
Yeah,
a few
she's
more
waiting.
days until August and, a few more weeks until they announce things. But
Oh,
Sergio, it has been a pleasure to have you on. I want to give you the stage for the last time to give whatever final words of wisdom or anything else you want to share. Or please, if you got to plug anything, go right ahead, man.
I've been plugging away this entire time. I've been shamelessly plugging, our
Yes.
platform. And I really, I mean, other than just to say thank you, right? You've already granted me the opportunity to talk about our global launch in August. That new product hiding right under that sheet. It's hiding, and it is that big. It is that big. Just so you guys know.
Oh.
Yeah.
So we're taking this to a whole other level. I just thank you all for being part of this ride, part of this experience. I think you're gonna love what you'll see. It's big. That's all.
It looks big and
Yeah.
tall.
And guys, subscribe to Sergio on X if you haven't as well. Subscribe to Fanable as well. And check out the Fanable site right here, guys. Like I said, you guys seen an unboxing. You guys see how everything's work. You know the process now. And I'm sure in just a couple of weeks, you're going to have a bunch of new customers joining the Fanable community right there.
Yes.
Sergio, thank you so much for coming on. We have an open door policy here where anytime you want to come on, you feel free to come on. We have 5 or 6 shows here, and we have a team and a media group here. So anything that you ever want us to promote as well, just reach out to D, and we'll gladly do that for you.
Ooh, okay. Yeah, you better believe I'm gonna take you up on that. And thanks
Yes.
to D and Hanino, both of you, and shout out to your kids, a baby, right? And the
Yeah.
15-year-old and everything. And I appreciate you having me here. Really, truly, thank you.
Yeah, of
Thank you.
course.
See what
D,
Raven just said.
what did
Can't
Raven just
wait
say?
to buy my first case.
There you
Let's go,
go.
Canada.
Oh, thank you, Raven. Yes, finally, Canada is coming. Finally.
And then right here, Flexi Collects, Red Hot, got a Capullo signature, a good one. Let's go. He was on the show on
Wow.
Friday. He's a big collector as well.
That's
So
good to hear.
Sexy.
Brett Capullo, another one of my favorite artists. He used to
Mhm.
draw for Spawn, and now he's doing Wolverine, Savage Wolverine now. Yeah.
well, let's
This
go,
guy
you
knows
guys.
his stuff. Wherever Sergio is, I'm pointing to. I can't tell.
Literally
That's
since
so
I was
cool.
a teenager, this is what I've
Yeah,
been. That's why this is more of a passion thing for
Passion.
me than
it's
anything. It's
fun.
just,
Yeah.
it's incredible.
Well, when you can wake up in the morning, Sergio, and enjoy what you do for a living, that's enough, right? So,
Amen.
and
Amen.
so shout out to you, shout out to Fanable, everybody in the chats. Thank you for coming in and hanging out with us every single time. We really appreciate you guys. D, close out the show.
Yeah, well, first of all, thank you so much, Sergio, for your time and coming on and spending time with us and talking about passions, all the projects that you're in, especially Fanable. And congrats to you on your new role. And, just really excited for the future of Fanable, future of all the communities. So appreciate your time. And also thank you to the chats, to people who are watching, listening in, tuning in here live. And yeah, I appreciate all the people that came in to support you too, Sergio. There's people that we didn't see before that tuned in from the Fanable Discord. Thank you for
I
sharing
couldn't
that
keep
as
up,
well.
Sergio. I could not keep up.
Well,
And
shout out to Slaps McFlops. He's our Discord mod. Yeah,
nice. Yeah, he shared that on the Discord. So appreciate you for being here as well and sharing. And yeah, really excited for what August has in store for Fanable. It's gonna be fun.
Thank you, guys.
It's gonna be big. It's gonna be large and tall. So be prepared. Get your wallets ready. Not financial advice. Just have fun. And yeah, thank you everybody. Hope everyone has a great rest of the day or evening wherever you are. And we'll see you all next time.
Also, one last thing before we go, I want to give a thanks to Raven for moderating the chats and our co-producer right here. Really appreciate you, Raven. You guys will see Raven in the chats for a lot of our streams, and she's doing a fantastic job. Sergio, it has been an honor, my friend.
Likewise.
Until the
With
next
both of
time.
you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Well, take care, guys. Aloha.